Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, thank you so much for joining. Today's video is a bit heavy. I'm going to say this early on just because I don't want to disrupt anyone, I don't want to trigger anyone, so here is a trigger warning. This video is going to be talking about mental health and body image and just kind of confidence in life in general, and if that is not something you think you can listen to today, please click off because I do not want to be the reason you spiral today. This isn't gonna be a big spiral for me. I'm gonna try to keep it in a more positive tone, but it's still there. So I just want to make sure you protect your own peace and click off if you need to. So you probably saw the title of this video, and either you feel similar or you want to know what the heck I'm talking about. And I want to be upfront and say I don't hate myself. I actually really enjoy myself. I like myself a lot. And I love myself enough to know I'm not heading where I want to be heading. So I thought the best way to talk about this would be to first tell you what I am not enjoying about myself and maybe some ways I'm hoping to fix it. This is a very honest, a very real talk, but I think I just needed to get it out here, and maybe being vulnerable on the internet, which is never a bad idea, will help with a little push that I need to finally take back my own life. So I kind of broke this into categories, but everything's kind of connected. But I tried my best to give this video a little bit of structure and not a long, rambly spiral. So I do want to talk about my mental health first. It's been both better and worse. So, like depression wise, we're actually doing pretty good for the winter season. It's my anxiety that's gotten a lot worse, and I think I can pinpoint when it started, and I think I know why, and I just now need to start pushing myself to fix it. So, if we think back, I worked a job, my last job, and it wasn't good. It was a fun job. I enjoyed my job. There was an aspect of my job, which is I had to interact with the public. Most jobs you do, but a majority of the time my interactions with the public are when people are coming in with problems involving money and loans and things I could not help, and I usually only had bad interactions. Now, I've had anxiety diagnosed and, like, as far as I can remember, 10 years. So it's not surprising to me that the constant negative social interactions have triggered a I don't want to deal with people anymore. So yeah, that's been the biggest issue, and I don't like where I'm heading because things I used to be able to do with no fear are now starting to be fearful. I do have diagnosed OCD, which is linked to my anxiety. But I think this anxiety that I've been feeling is more manageable, and I just haven't put the time in because I've been letting it consume me. So, like, I hate shopping alone. I hate it. And the whole reason I hate it is because I've convinced myself that my card will not work, and then I'm gonna have to go deal with people to figure it out. I've never had my card, well, that's a lie. Walmart for some reason hates my debit card, but they have like the scan to pay, so I can always end up paying at Walmart. And plus, the person who does the self checkout every time I'm there is like grandma core, and I love her so much. But I've convinced myself that it's gonna go horribly. Other than Walmart, my card has never not worked. And I don't know, I like having my husband there because I'm like, well, if for some reason all of our ooh, I dropped it. If for some reason all of our cards don't work, he can deal with it. Another big anxiety I have, and this is going to tie in with something later, is going to the gym alone. It's not even going to the gym alone. I haven't been to the gym in over 2 years because I had some health concerns that stopped me going to the gym. And then I just never went back because that lasted like a year. And then I just got lazy. To be honest, I was tired. I wanted to sleep in. I could have scheduled time to go to the gym. I just didn't. But going to the gym alone for the first time freaks me out. So we've never been to this gym, and my husband has stitches in his thumb. So he's nervous to go and like sweat and get that all gross. So we're holding off. But I'm craving to go to the gym, and my anxiety just I don't like going to new places alone. I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna look stupid, which is okay to look stupid, and I probably won't look stupid, but whatever. And like logically I know I'll be fine, but there's something that's just there. But I've been shrinking myself, not expanding, and I don't love this feeling for me. And I know if I push myself a little bit, if I take time and I start doing little things that give me anxiety, slowly, I don't want to spiral myself. I think I can get back on track to where I want to be. Like, I don't want anxiety to run my life. So, moving on from mental health, another category of my life that I just haven't been loving lately is movement and my body. As I had mentioned, I have not been to the gym in over 2 years. And I can feel it. I used to do dance and ballet, and now it is hard to touch my toes. And that is genuinely embarrassing for me to admit as someone who literally did ballet. It's rough. I have done that to myself. I don't hate my body. I just don't like how it feels right now. I feel tight and sluggish. I'm tired all the time. My energy levels are like none. And I don't know. I just liked going to the gym. I liked moving. I liked pushing my body just a little bit more each time. And I haven't done that in so long. And I always talk myself out of it. And I hate this feeling. I hate feeling like I have no energy and that I'm tired and that I can't move things or lift heavy things. It's not necessarily a strength based issue, although I would like to be able to lift a little bit more. But it's just energy, really, and feeling good in my body. Like, not necessarily how it looks, but how it feels. If that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. The next thing, again, this all kind of ties in together because I'm sure this will have a big impact on my energy as well, but nutrition. I am very guilty of emotional eating. And if I want something, I only want that. I'm super bad with my cravings and I haven't been able to figure out how to work around that because it's not like I crave something every once in a while. It's like that day I have a craving, and if I don't get that, I don't want to eat. That's not good for me. Not good for me. Not good for planning or budgeting or grocery shopping, or typically it's not good for my health. So, gotta figure that out. Not too sure on that, but I need to work on this. Nutrition wise, I don't get the nutrients I need, and I feel it, especially if I go like a good like few days with really good meals, like all the vitamins and nutrients I need. And then I go back and I'm like, I'm not feeling it today, which is okay. I can feel the difference in my body, and my body does not like it. But then I'm like, but it was so much easier. So that's an issue I'm trying to work on. I'm not fueling myself properly. I do have health concerns that I definitely should be watching, like high blood pressure, genetically likely to have it, already showing signs that I'm probably going to have it, and I'm not taking care of it the way I should be. So, and then the last thing, kind of like in the nutrition and energy category, is energy crashes. I have found, like, obviously everyone's going to have times that they know that they're going to be more energetic, and like times of the day where they're lower. I have found I'm really good in the morning with energy, like I'm super ready to do everything, and then by the time like after lunch or it gets dark ish, I crash hard, like really hard. And that would be okay if I utilize my energy properly, but I don't. I have been wanting to just sleep, and I've been sleeping like 9 to 10 hours a day, which is not good. But then it means also I'm missing a good chunk of the window where I feel productive and I feel like high energy, and it sets my tone for the day. So I wake up overtired, or like I overslept, so I'm still tired. I don't know the proper lingo for that, but I think you know what I mean. And just, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, energy crashes. So the last kind of main category of things that I'm just not loving where I'm heading is more appearance based. So, trigger warning for this. We are talking about body image and appearance and all that. But I have not liked my hair or skin at all recently. I'm going to say this out loud because I know, like, maybe you're thinking it, but it's winter, so everything's dry. Everything is dry here. But this has been going on for a little bit longer than I can just blame winter. Although I will blame it a little bit. I put my hair up, so you can't really tell right now, and if I take it down, I won't be able to put it back up for the rest of this video. But in like older videos, you will definitely see that like this probably here down of my hair is dry and splitting and sad. It's dead. Like it's just not good. And I have like 4 different colors in my hair from different things I let people try on me, and it's just, I don't like the way it looks. If we're gonna be honest, I don't like the way it feels. It's just been a thing I just don't like about myself right now. But I don't have a lot of money to go get it professionally fixed. So currently, we're just letting her do what we need. I think I'll probably try to figure out some good routines or cheaper products I could use at home. But that's a putting a pin in it, putting it out there that it's something I want to work on for myself. I just don't know how to get there yet, and I haven't really figured it out. Same with my skin. My skin has been horrendous lately. It is breaking out like it used to in middle school, and I don't know if that's like stress induced. I have had a little bit more sugar in the last week than I normally would, which I know can trigger acne, but I think it's been going on a little bit longer than that. And it's dry, which is probably the winter. But then, like, the moisturizer I use is a little too heavy, I think, and then it breaks me out even more. But I don't have money to get a new moisturizer yet. So we're just kind of in a cycle of dry skin or acne. You get to pick. It's a fun little game. But I also just, there's certain things I can definitely do to make myself feel better because I just haven't been putting in the care I should for my body because, you only get one body. You probably should take care of it. And I don't know. I used to think I could only do one thing at a time, like I could only work on my mental health, or I could only work on moving, or I could only work on my appearance. But honestly, it's all connected, and that didn't work for me. If it works for you, that's amazing, and I'm a little jealous, but it's not working for me. So we're taking a new approach. We are changing the trajectory. I couldn't pinpoint a certain thing. Like, I'm not wanting to work on my body or work on my face or work on my person as a whole. Well, I guess I do want to work on my person as a whole. Oh, I hear my cat. Hi, baby. Everyone say hi, Echo. Beautiful. My emotional support cat has finally arrived in this video. So, that was a lot of talking of things that are not going well for me. But now let's talk about some things that maybe I can implement. We'll see. I'm gonna list them all and hope when I start doing them, or I can start doing them, and they kind of stick. That makes sense. I'm gonna push myself, but we're gonna see. I don't think I'm gonna try to do everything at once. I think I'll get very overwhelmed. But anyway, here's my list. I wrote it down. So, this is what I'm going to do about it. Go to the gym once a week, at least. I think I'm gonna go more because I genuinely love going to the gym. It's getting there. Once I'm at the gym, I'm good. I'll be there for an hour, hour and a half, vibing, listening to good music. It's the car ride. It's getting in the car. Hi, buddy. It's all that. So, we're gonna try to go at least once a week, and then hopefully it will spark that energy back again. It will spark that energy back again, and I'll go more, and it won't be as hard to go. This one is already making me nervous, but I'm gonna try it. One solo activity outside of my apartment once every 2 weeks. I'm gonna say once every 2 weeks just because financially not gonna be a weekly thing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be grabbing a meal, going to the store, taking a walk alone, maybe. I don't know. But a solo activity outside of my apartment once every 2 weeks, at least. These are all at least. The next thing is cooking at least 2 nutrient focused meals. So kind of taking a look of my overall health, I think I'm going to start back in tracking my calories, which is gonna be good for me. I know it is. I always get a little bit nervous because I don't want to trigger a old eating disorder I had, but I think I'm in a place where I know this is what I need. This is like I gotta really see what I'm missing, what I'm lacking. I think once I start figuring it out, I will make sure we get some stuff for meals that end up helping the places that are low. You know, if my protein's low, which I don't think it is, I'm very protein forward, to just incorporate more of it. The next thing I'm going to do is research more on hair care. I need it. If you are watching this video still and you know good products that aren't expensive, if you have a hair care routine, let me know. I would love the advice, honestly. And the next thing is moisturize daily, probably nightly. We'll see on that, but moisturize more. Probably try to find a budget better moisturizer for acne prone skin. Mine's just too heavy. But yeah, that will probably help at least the dry skin aspect. And I'm thinking like the food and the gym and that stuff will kind of help with the acne aspect. Like I said, I think it's all connected. And then the last thing is an anxiety exposure more frequently. This will probably start soon with me going to the gym alone. Maybe tomorrow. Today it's really snowy, so probably not today. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That kind of is like the solo activity. I feel like those are basically the same thing. Um, and like if it happens to be that the anxiety inducing thing is a solo activity, I'll loop them in together. But that is a very heavy, long video, and I apologize for the weight of it, for having a video like this, but I wanted to be open and honest with you guys that I'm not liking where I am, where I'm heading, and if you feel like that too, I want to have a place for you to see that it's okay, but it's not okay to just continue on that path that we probably should, you know, start going where we want to go in life. This will show in other ways too, like I have a lot of anxiety about money, and that really means I gotta get down on this YouTube thing or get a new job, which is a lot, but we're gonna figure it out. And yeah, so nothing like being vulnerable on the internet on a weekday morning. But I love you guys, and I hope this video didn't make you go spiral yourself. I hope it gave you clarity or a talk you needed, and I hope you join me on this new. You couldn't have waited like 2 more seconds. I hope this video. Nope, I already said that. I hope you join me on this new journey of my life. Oh my goodness, buddy. Anyway, I hope you join me on this new journey of my life, and feel free to comment like if you have tips, especially on like skin and hair care. Those are my big ones. But or if you need a friend to, oh my goodness, if you need a friend to talk to, you have these issues as well. I hope this little community I've started to build here is very supportive for you. He's using my shoulder as a pillow. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.